with your brand expertise, with our brand, our SaaS expertise, I think together can create something really cool, can really deliver happiness to our customers. What do you think?
Eric, this is the day you and I have been waiting for 10 years. I have some fantastic things to share with you and the whole Zoomtopia crowd. So at Poly, of course, we're focused on building the devices that actually connect humans to the Zoom cloud like nobody else. And I do have a little something to show you here, world first.
Awesome.
Okay.
Before I do that.
So at Poly, we've been hard at work since we came together a couple of years ago, Plantronics and Polycom, to build the world's best devices. And one of the things you told me you needed were all-in-one, simple devices that would make the Zoom experience just fantastic in the conference room. We are announcing today, and we'll be showing on the show floor, the world first Poly Studio X line. Awesome. So the Poly Studio X line are all-in-one video bars, the Poly Studio X30 for huddle rooms and small rooms, the Poly Studio X50 for larger rooms, and yeah, I did bring something out. Nobody's ever seen that.
That's amazing.
Okay, you gotta give it back. All right, so what we're looking at here, there you go. So there's a nice call. There's the Poly Studio X30, 4K video, advanced AI running Zoom natively on this. Eric, when I got this and the touchscreen delivered to my house, 3 cables, boot, sign into Zoom, 2 minutes I was on Zoom calls talking.
That's amazing. Can I keep it in?
Fantastic. Nope. That's got to, literally, there's only a few of these in the world, but very disruptive, fantastic Zoom product available worldwide, small one, 4K video, touchscreen, the whole shooting match for about $2,000, mid-December shipping.
Wow.
Larger one for all but the very biggest of rooms for about $3,500. Zoom in the box, 3 minutes, you're up and running. Can't wait to go revolutionize this industry together.
Awesome. Please check it out. We look forward to that. Thank you. So, thank you so much.
Eric, thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Thank you, Joe. That's so awesome. So, before I wrap up today's keynote, let's fast forward to 2035 to assume we are all at 19th Zoomtopia. Hopefully, we'll be still here at the San Jose Convention Center. And hopefully, all of you can join us. In 2035, you can use Zoom to talk with anyone in the world. And that experience will be much richer face-to-face. Where you shake your colleagues' virtual hands via Zoom, you are going to feel that hand. When others in the remote side give you a hug, you can feel that intimacy. And when virtual colleagues in the Zoom meeting drink a coffee or tea, you are going to enjoy that aroma as well. When you speak English, they can understand you well, even if they only speak French. When they speak French, the Chinese, Japanese, and German participants, they all can hear what they are saying in their native language. Imagine a world where there's no distance barriers, no language barriers, no cultural barriers to communicate. What a great world that will be. We look forward to that, and that will be the time when I will announce my retirement. Oh yes, one more thing I forgot to mention. And if you drink the coffee in the Zoom meeting in 2035, we also have a new premium feature for you. You can click a function called Share Coffee, and a remote participant will be served with a fresh cup of coffee, just for all those coffee lovers. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you.
hear about some of the exciting new products Zoom is ready to launch. I'm really excited about this, and so let's turn it over to our event lead at Zoom headquarters, Lindsay Hunt, to launch the product demos and announcements.
Zoom product team, we are ready to initiate product demo launch sequence. Give me a go, no go for launch.
Zoom audio is a go.
Zoom chat is a go for launch, Lindsay.
Zoom phone is a go for launch.
Copy that. Zoom rooms are a go for launch.
Meetings and webinars will go for launch.
Integrations are operational and go for launch.
All right, product team, we're ready. Zoom Chief Product Officer, Oded Gal, we are ready for your launch command.
Initiate launch sequence.
3, 2, 1. And we have ignition.
Please welcome to the stage, Zoom Chief Product Officer, Oded Gal.
School. And Zachary, just like we spoke backstage, we think of our voyage just like the voyage of the Starship Enterprise. To boldly go where no one has gone before. And the mission for that voyage has always been in the service of our customers, like we said in the last Zoomtopia. And thanks to you, our customers, Zoom is being used in ways we could have never imagined. Now, who would have thought companies can go completely virtual with no physical offices, stay as connected teams, and produce amazing products? Well, companies like The Grid, Envision, Zapier, all went completely virtual with Zoom. Now, who would have imagined you can teach from the middle of the ocean? In fact, from the furthest point away from land. It's actually closer to the International Space Station than it is to land. Well, professors out of University of Otago, New Zealand, are running a marine biology lab from the middle of the Pacific Ocean using Zoom. Imagine. Now, who would have thought that medical teams can save lives with the help of Zoom? In life-threatening illnesses, time is critical. Doctors at the Phoenix Children's Hospital are running pathology reports over Zoom, making decisions in minutes instead of days. That's amazing. We keep hearing all those stories. We're always amazed. We're blown away how people use Zoom. It's life-changing. Recently, I met with a team at The Grid. It's a company that went virtual with us. There are about 400 employees and 0 offices. Let's see what they had to say.
The Grid is a 100% remote company. We basically see each other 4 times a year. Zoom allows us to feel like we're seeing our colleagues every day. Zoom helps us by allowing us to have instant accessibility to everyone in the company. It's so easy to start a Zoom session and get to talk to the person as if you walk by their desk. So there's something in the way the feel, the way the product works, even though we're not next to each other, we feel like we are. So a month ago, Oded was kind enough to meet our product team, and we had kind of feedback that we had for him for Zoom as a product. And we told them we're really looking for ways to applaud each other using Zoom. The problem with applauding people on Zoom is that the camera moves around, so you're not sure who to look at. And if somebody's saying something, like our CEO tried to say something and he didn't expect the clapping overpowered what he said. So it was a bit awkward. And that's something we asked for Oded to improve. And we really are hoping that it will make it to the product.
The Grid, we heard you. let me show you what we have planned. You can see on the screen, this is a prototype of our desktop client that will be released by the end of the year. I'm right now in a group chat, and there is a new comments and reactions feature showing up as part of our group chat. I can provide a comment to a message or even give a reaction to a chat. But let's take it one level up and seamlessly start a video meeting from the group chat. I'll click on the video button. And as you can see, on the client, we have a new gestures button. When I click on the gesture button, I can snap my fingers, I can give a thumbs up, even shake hands, and now I can applaud. Our customer focus got us to where we are today. It drives us to provide more and more user experiences with video-first approach. We keep enhancing the product to make the different modalities of communication work seamlessly together. We also work on integrating with other services to provide a best-of-breed experience and meet you where you are. Last Zoomtopia, we announced our marketplace. Since then, we have more than 150 apps and integrations. To find the next big app and to support our startup community, today we announced the pitch competition for developers on our marketplace. We're joining forces with our leading investors, Santi Sabutovsky from Emergence Capital, Bart Swanson from Horizon Ventures, Jim Scheinman from Maven Ventures, Carl Eschenbach and Pat Grady from Sequoia Capital. Pat, Jim, Santi, Carl, please stand up. Thank you. The winner of the competition will be eligible for potentially receiving up to $2 million in funding from those leading ventures. Submissions are up. Can't wait to see what's in store. When people talk about a product, we keep hearing them say, Zoom just works. And actually, this is part of our mission statement, to make video communication frictionless. It starts from the number of clicks on the UI, goes up to the data centers, and how the data is transmitted across all those data centers. We really work hard to make the product work every time. But we want to go beyond that. We feel that we want to provide the ability for people to accomplish more. And for that, we turn to new technologies that we integrate into the product, technologies like AI, machine learning, natural language processing. We even plan to integrate with the new smart devices that we are announcing today. It's all in the service of pulling friction away from communication and replacing it with empowered and, yes, joyful experiences. Delivering happiness. Remember? Now let's have Nitasha and Abhishek come on stage and show us what we plan to do on that front with meetings and webinars.
Good morning, Zoomtopia, and thank you for being here. Let's kick things off with one of the most loved aspects of Zoom meetings, which is the ease and simplicity of joining a Zoom meeting. And recently, we further improved this by adding the video preview, which gives you a quick mirror check on yourself before you join a meeting. There you go. We're going to make this join experience even better by adding virtual background selection to the video preview, so you can make sure you and your background looks its very best before you join a meeting. How does that sound? Now, while some backgrounds are perfectly fine being still images, like that of your company's or customers' logos, others need motion to be more believable. In this case, we can tell Abhishek is not at the beach. For one, he's standing right here. But more importantly, look closely. The waves aren't moving, the palm tree leaves aren't moving, and some might call it fake news. To enable you to present yourself with more believable, real-life, and immersive backgrounds, today, we're excited to share, we're bringing to you video virtual backgrounds. Look at those waves. Abhishek, don't forget the sunscreen. Next, let's talk about how we can use virtual backgrounds, so talking about virtual backgrounds, to make one of the most important aspects of your presentations, which is your content share, easier and more immersive. To demonstrate how, let's connect with Jules back at headquarters. She's joining us from a Zoom room, and she has some very important Zoomtopia information to share with all of us. Hey Jules.
Hi Natasha.
What do you have for us today?
I have some slides to share with you all. To kick off, we have the opening keynote, which you're enjoying right now. Then we'll have studio and open air theater sessions across the campus all day long. And lastly, we'll close off the night with an exciting happy hour on the show floor. Let's go to the next slide. Here is a map of the venue. You are here at the Hubble Hall. After the session, exit from the back and head on over to the Expo Hall, which we like to call the universe. I want to highlight mission control right at the center. There, you'll see Zoom experts on standby, ready to answer any of your questions. There will be food and drinks across this area, so make sure you grab some snacks and stay hydrated. Tomorrow evening, we have Snoop Dogg and Leonard Skinner performing live outside on the stage. Hope to see you there.
We'll definitely be there. Thanks, Jules. Introducing immersive PowerPoint share using virtual backgrounds. You're supposed to applaud after that, but that's fine. You can do it again, that's cool too. Thank you. This is really exciting because using mixed reality, we are able to integrate your video and your content share into the same stream, blending an immersive presentation viewing experience for your attendees, making it much easier for them to follow along with your talk track, your visuals, and your content. Several years ago, we were the first to market with virtual backgrounds. And today, we've taken it to the next level with video virtual backgrounds. Virtual backgrounds in a Zoom room, just saw that. Virtual backgrounds to share your PowerPoint presentations in a Zoom room, and it will also work on the desktop. And all these enhancements will be available before the end of the year. Next, let's talk about how we can make it easy for you to Zoom from where you work by building integrations with applications in your ecosystems. Let's have Abhishek tell us more.
As Oded mentioned, we have more than 150 integrations on our app marketplace. And today, we want to share with you some of those exciting integrations and how you can use them along with Zoom meetings. So let's take a look. Starting with the Zoom for Microsoft set of integrations, you can now start, schedule, and join Zoom meetings from various Microsoft Office products. Your administrators can also manage and deploy Zoom from various Microsoft platforms. As the latest addition to this Zoom for Microsoft set of integrations, we have the Zoom tab within Microsoft Teams. This allows you to start and schedule Zoom meetings, as well as wirelessly share content right from your Teams environment. Now, many of you are familiar with our Outlook add-in. It's the easy and seamless scheduler that lives within Outlook. Well, today, we're going to take that to the next level by making it available on the Outlook mobile application. For all the Google G Suite customers, we're bringing various enhancements to our Google Calendar and Gmail add-on, enabling these to better work together. We're also building various integrations with file management systems. This includes integrations with Dropbox, Microsoft OneDrive, Google Drive, and an upcoming integration to Box, allowing you to share content from Zoom meetings based on these locations. We're also building partnerships with people like Slack. And in these integrations, we're making it easier for you to join a Zoom meeting from a Slack channel. You can now find out who was in a Zoom meeting before you actually join that meeting right from your Slack channel. We're also building various enhancements to this integration, such as being able to place a Zoom call to a phone number right from a Slack channel. With these integrations and many more, we want to make it easy for you to Zoom from where you are. With that, it's back to Natasha.
So with Zoom, you can meet with anyone, anywhere, and now from any application. But what about language barriers? Especially for globally distributed teams who have employees, customers, partners, or vendors who don't speak the same language as them. The problem with language barriers is real. And the only solution our customers have access to today is to use Zoom in combination with a third-party application, which becomes one more tool to manage, requires dozens of people to set up and run every single event, is expensive, and despite all of this, is still difficult to use. We're going to simplify this with a single, unified solution to address your language needs. Let's take a look at how this would work.
As Natasha mentioned, many of us are part of globally distributed organizations, and that means we have meetings with people from all around the world. Let's take this meeting, for example. We have two of our global marketing leads joining us. We have Gilbert from Paris, and we have Ricardo from Barcelona. Now, Gilbert, Ricardo, and I want to talk about some important things, but unfortunately, I don't speak French or Spanish. But luckily, with the help of the simultaneous interpretation feature, I can listen to a live translation of both French and Spanish delivered by an interpreter when I tune into the English channel. Let's take a look at how this works. Hey Gilbert, how are you?
Hey Abhishek,
Abhishek, how are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, could you share an update with our audience about the marketing campaigns in Paris?
Oh, c'est génial.
Oh yeah, we're doing great. The billboards are up, the taxis have been wrapped, and the airport signage is up too. We are ready to go.
That's fantastic. Hey Ricardo, I know you're doing some exciting things in Spain. Could you share an update about those banners in Barcelona?
Sí, estamos listos para el lanzamiento.
Yes, we are ready for launch. We are planning to have banners in La Rambla and also have more coverage right outside of Barcelona's famous church, the Sagrada Familia.
That's fantastic. I can't wait to see Zoom all around the world. Thank you to our interpreters Andy and Varun for helping.
Thanks, Abhishek. And while this demonstration that you just witnessed had two languages being spoken in addition to English, French, and Spanish, but with Zoom's unique architecture, there are no limits. So you can have as many languages as your business needs in the same session. And this can be extremely useful for global all hands or international webinar type of sessions. With Zoom, you can meet with anyone, anywhere, speak and understand any language, and use that to bring your teams a little bit closer together. Now, 2 years ago, we stood on this very stage at Zoomtopia in 2017 and were the first to market to announce recording transcripts. Today, I'm excited to share that we're bringing to you live transcription. Let's see it in action.
This meeting is enabled for live transcription, and that means the words and phrases that I am saying can now be visually displayed on the Zoom meeting in a closed captioning window. So the next time you're in a noisy environment or you can't really understand what someone else is saying, don't worry, Zoom will always keep you on track. Now, to take this a step further, let's look at a few other cases. What if you had to step out of the meeting for a few minutes? Or you couldn't really recall what someone mentioned 20 minutes ago? Well, with the help of the live transcription panel, you can now scroll up and catch every word that was said in the Zoom meeting. What's even better is you can search for a keyword, like caption, and go to that specific sentences where those keywords are mentioned. The best part about all of this, the beta of live transcription is now available for all of you to try. Visit our website to sign up for the beta. Now, to learn more about how this integration was made possible, let's welcome back Oded Gal and founder and CEO of Otter.ai, Sam Liang.
Thank you, Sam. Amazing demo. Really, we are thankful to you and your company helping us bring AI into our product. Can you share with the audience what's special about your technology?
Thank you, Oded. I've been working with Zoom for 2 years. At Otter.ai, we have created the best deep learning technologies to handle long meeting conversations, like those meetings in Zoom. In the meetings like that, you usually have multiple speakers. Everyone speaks at different volume, with different accent, different pace, and usually there's a lot of noise in the background or reverberation. So we created new technologies to handle all these sophisticated situation and achieve the highest accuracy. In addition, we have processed tens of millions of meetings, and all this tremendous amount of training data also help us achieve even higher accuracy incrementally.
It's amazing. It's actually really accurate. It just works.
Thank you.
Now, tell us, maybe you can share with us what we plan to do moving forward. What's the future for the technology?
There are so many possibilities. For example, in a Zoom room or on a phone teleconference over Zoom phone, there are usually multiple people on the same line. So we have new technologies called diarization and speaker identification to detect each speaker's voice accurately as well, so that you can search for speaker names in the meeting transcription. You can save a lot of time there.
That makes so much sense.
In addition, longer term, we're going to add new language support, other languages, and automatic translation to make Zoom even more powerful.
That's great. We have international participants. I'm sure they're happy to hear that. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Oded.
Wasn't that amazing? It just works. You can applaud now. One last time. Come on. It's my favorite feature. Real-time transcripts. Thank you. Now, with millions of users joining Zoom meetings every single day, we know you've been busy Zooming. And that's great. Keep it coming. We love it. But when you're in those back-to-back meetings or multiple meetings in the same day, how do you keep track of all the value you derived during the meeting? That's the insights you noted, the decisions that were made, the action items you took down. How do you ensure all this valuable information doesn't get lost and scattered after your meeting is over and continue to stay organized and productive? How can we help, Abhishek?
Today when we're in meetings, Natasha, we often take notes on pen and paper, documents, or even note-taking applications. But the problem is, this splits our attention between the actual meeting and the note-taking. Well, we want to streamline that process for you with the help of meeting notes. Let's take a look by joining a meeting with Esther. Now, in this meeting, let's say Esther and I have talked a lot about Zoomtopia, and I want to capture some of those important details for reference at a later point in time. I can now easily do this by navigating to the Notes panel and taking a quick note of the most important items. Now, this is great, but I'm already in a conversation with Esther. So wouldn't it be just so much easier if we could take those important parts of my conversation and automatically transcribe that to a note? Well, we can now do this with voice notes. Let's take a look. Esther, there are many breakout sessions at Zoomtopia. We need to make sure our customers are benefiting from this by attending the breakout sessions. AI works, everyone! Now, with the help of manual and voice notes, it's that easy to take a quick note while you're in a Zoom meeting without leaving the Zoom interface. Now, when we're done with meetings, we often go back and look at who attended the meeting, what notes did we take, and of course follow up on those critical action items. But today, as Natasha mentioned, this information is scattered, and it's a time-consuming process to consolidate this information and follow up effectively after a meeting. Well, we want to make that easier for you by introducing meeting timelines. Meeting timelines is a centralized space where you can go back in time and look at all your past meetings. And for these meetings, you can get a visual snapshot to help you recollect who attended the meeting. You can also find those manual and voice notes that you took during the meeting. And my favorite part, Zoom will automatically extract the key action items from those meeting notes that you took. This makes it easier than ever for you to follow up with someone after a meeting. Now, to navigate the timeline, you can go to a specific date and look for meetings that you had at that point in time, or you can search for a keyword like Zoomtopia, and Zoom will pull up the list of relevant meetings to that keyword, making it easy for you to compare notes and action items between similar meetings. Now, with the help of meeting notes, automatically generated action items, and even visual snapshots to help you recollect who were in a meeting, all presented within the meeting timeline, it's now easier than ever for you to understand the content and context of a Zoom meeting. How does that sound, Natasha?
That sounds great to me. How does it sound to you? Meeting notes, action items, and timelines is just another example of how we're using natural language processing to extract out those key action items, machine learning to improve on those results over time, and artificial intelligence to remove the manual element from your meetings, enabling you to be more present in the moment and empowering you to accomplish much more. And with that, it's back to Oded. Thank you.
Thank you, Natasha and Abhishek. Amazing features. Now we're moving on to Zoom Phone. We announced Zoom Phone last Zoomtopia. The core of it is really the ability to make and receive phone calls to any phone number across the world from either a desktop client or a mobile app. And if you really choose to, you can use the desktop phone, a regular desk phone. It relies on the same platform that provides the same reliability and quality that we have for our meeting service, but it also allows you to upgrade any phone call to a video meeting with just one click. Now, in 9 months, we released to market more than 200 features, and we already support more than 50 phone devices. Just 9 months. And we are available in 4 countries today. There will be 3 more countries next month. And by the end of the year, we'll add 11 more countries in beta. We worked with the leading phone manufacturers. We also integrated with the top contact centers in the world. And we are working with different carriers to provide you the ability to integrate into your existing infrastructure and support even to more countries. Let's have Vi come on stage and show us some of the cool demos that we can do with Zoom Phone.
Good morning, everyone. You gotta work with me. Come on. Good morning, everyone. Awesome. At Zoom, mobility is a cornerstone of what we do. That's why we've invested extremely amounts of time and talent to ensure a seamless experience on the go. All of your phone's capabilities are available from your Zoom application. Eric's already given you a couple of features that are coming soon. So today I'd like to highlight some that we already have. Let's say I'm a busy account executive, traveling, and I've forgotten to set my out of office, because I do that a lot, and I've forgotten to coordinate with my teammates to support me. Luckily with Zoom, I can solve that with a few quick steps. I can easily delegate my calls to Abhishek so that he can help answer and make calls on my behalf. Let's take a look.
Thank you for calling Vi's line. This is Abhishek. How can I help you? Tuesday will be perfect. Thank you.
You can easily call anyone using my caller ID. That way, customers will answer knowing the call's coming from me. And no prank calls, please. But he's a great teammate. And if I have any concerns, I love that I can use Zoom chat and easily check in with the team and him and see what's going on, giving me ease of mind while I'm traveling. And at Zoom, we also recognize that working into your existing workflows is critical. As that same account executive, it's important that I track all customer interactions from a single place. With our Salesforce integration, I can easily click on any phone number, place a phone call using Zoom Phone, add notes, and the system will automatically record call details. That way, my teammates will know what's going on at any time. The same functionality is available for incoming calls. Another example of frictionless communication. And for all you IT admins out there, we've got some love for you as well. Our unified architecture makes it extremely easy and effective to manage the service. Having a single interface simplifies everything. That same reporting capability that you're familiar with from meetings is available for Zoom Phone. I can easily identify any underutilized features, prepare training materials, and help my colleagues become more effective and productive using Zoom. I can also use our monitoring capabilities and actually have line of sight into what's going on with the service, giving me comfort that I can react in real time and ensure everything runs smoothly. And best of all, when there is an issue, I can troubleshoot a call in real time, seeing exactly what's going on. Even if it's Eric's call, we can react to it. But we're not stopping there. The team is working extremely hard to deliver you the best end-to-end experience across platforms that you come to expect from Zoom. Shall we take a look?
Hey guys, I want to share with you a couple of features that we rolled out that makes it super easy for you to manage calls and meetings across all your different devices. Let's see this example where I get a call from Katiana. Hey Katiana, can you hold real quick? So I'm going to put Katiana on hold, transfer this call to my mobile device, and I can see it shows up right on my Zoom mobile app. So I'm going to pick up the call here. Hey, I'm finding your room right now. The cool thing about this is it just picks up the nearest available room, and I can walk right in. And now I've moved my call into a Zoom room. Just find my room, click it, and it's easy as that. Hey Katiana, how's it going?
Hey Esther.
Let's get on video.
Can I share something with you real quick?
Yeah, sure.
So I was thinking about moving number 8 and number 9. Do you think that will work?
Yeah, looks totally good to me.
That was seamless, and it just works. To learn more about these and other upcoming features, please visit our mission control and breakout sessions. We look forward to continuing to empower your communications. Back to you, Odin.
Thank you, Brian. What an amazing pace on Zoom Phone. Let's move on. And now, Zoom Rooms. I think a few years ago, we identified a problem in the conference room. Room systems were expensive, hard to use, and not accessible to purchase the way it should. So we came with a simple solution. We built a software-based approach. We allowed our customers to download the software, install it on any Mac Mini or a Mini PC, hide it behind the screen, connect it to USB peripherals, and you have the room system up and running. Now for that, we partnered with the major hardware providers. You can see a list of them on screen. These are the ones that are in our exhibit floor, so you can go and visit their booth and see how they work. Later on, we wanted to provide a more lockdown option to our customers, and we partnered with a few vendors that could provide a single vendor kit. And the idea is to really provide a turnkey solution that the software is pre-installed, the operating system is completely locked down, and it's packaged in a single box, so you can easily purchase it and deploy it. But now, today, we announce a new option, our appliance program. I'd like to invite Jeff on stage to talk more in details about the appliance program and show a few more cool demos. Jeff.
Thanks, Odin. Hello, Zoomtopia! Who's excited about Zoom Rooms? I sure am. As we've seen, Zoom Rooms can scale from the huddle room to the boardroom, delivering an experience that's both powerful and easy to use. Zoom Rooms have already disrupted the video conferencing world by giving us all this power and flexibility without costing a fortune. So where do we go from here? How do we take Zoom Rooms to the next level? What if we had purpose-built hardware that was easy for our customers to purchase for any of their offices around the world? What if these devices were so easy to install that you didn't need to hire a team of experts, where the entire out-of-box experience took less than 5 minutes? How would you like to manage these devices remotely, where the entire software stack, the operating system, the application, even the device firmware, could be upgraded with a single click? Our customers are telling us that this is what they want, and together with our partners, we're delivering. Zoom Rooms appliance is built on the foundation of our open hardware ecosystem, by adding devices tailor-made for the optimal AV experience in conference rooms. Our partners are building solutions for huddle rooms, flex rooms, executive offices, and collaboration spaces, even controllers and scheduling displays. Joe Burton from Poly earlier announced that they'll be building devices for our program. So next I want to show you a video that introduces these devices.
Poly and Zoom. We were on a mission to redefine the meeting room experience. 1 year later, here we are. Introducing Poly Studio X, a radically simple video bot powering your Zoom meeting. Easy to set up, easy to use, easy to manage. At price points that will reset the bar. Poly and Zoom. Meetings with Mojo.
All right, what do you think? So what about really big rooms? Rooms that require Pro AV, multiple cameras, divisible rooms. The beauty of the Zoom approach is that we are adding appliances as an option in our ecosystem, and will continue to innovate on our open hardware platform. Whatever the use case, there's a Zoom room for that. Now, across all these devices, Zoom delivers a consistent and powerful user experience. So next, I want to show you a couple of features that will be coming soon. Now, I'm pretty new to Zoom, so I don't know where any of our conference rooms are. So with this next feature, all I have to do is walk up to one of our scheduling displays, and I can easily find a room for my ad hoc meeting. Now I see that this room is only available at 6 o'clock p.m., so that's not going to work for me, right? So if I tap reserve another room, and the network cooperates, I will see displayed a map with all the available conference rooms on my floor. I'm going to try that again because I think I just got network. There we go. So I can see huddle room A is available, and I can easily tap that and reserve it for my ad hoc meeting. Just like that, I can reserve space for my meeting. What do you think? That was fun. So what happens when a room goes down or has a network problem? With the next integration I'm going to show you, we can actually automatically create a trouble ticket in ServiceNow. That ticket gets automatically posted to the relevant Zoom chat groups, so that everybody that needs to know can be aware of what's going on. I can click on that ticket and see all the detail so that I'm informed and can be proactive to help my users. In the ServiceNow dashboard, I can see anything that's going on across my entire estate. This is how we're empowering IT to be proactive and understand what's going on in their environment and take action. Pretty cool, right? All right, for this one, we're going to have a little bit of fun. So with native room control integration, I can control IP addressable elements in my conference room. So for this demonstration, what we've done is created the biggest Zoom room in history. Right here, this big Zoom room, right? Okay, so the first thing that I would like is, it's going to take a little bit, so we need to turn on the fog machine first. Awesome, awesome. Zachary had way too much fun with this control thing earlier, so I had to get in on it. Next thing we need is a space theme background. Awesome. How about some mood lighting? I like the meteor shower. That one was pretty cool. Let's do that. Yes. And we need lasers, right? And I believe we need to go full party mode. Let's do it. All right. All right. Let's bring it down. We got a party tomorrow night, so save your energy. Thank you so much, and back to Odette.
How about that, team? True innovation. Now, we'd like to have one more announcement. And for that, I would like to invite Eric back on stage with a special guest, OJ Wing.
Thank you, Odette. OJ, thank you very much for that. Hi, I'm back. So, I mentioned the two company names, Arcano and Tenable. As we all know, they are part of Cisco now. However, the leader who created both of those two companies, and also the leader is the heart and soul, OJ is here with me. How excited I am today. OJ, please share with us a little bit more about your journey after Arcano and Tenable.
Well, thank you, Eric. It's great to be here. I actually didn't think I were to come back to this industry, but when I started discussing with Eric, I was really tempted. For those of you who don't know me, I have been in this industry since I was a little child. I basically was part of a very interesting and exciting journey with Hamburg, which took us from a small company to a billion-dollar company, having more than 60% market share in the video conferencing industry back in those days. And Arcano was a shorter, mass, impactful journey where we only stayed in the market for 3 years before we were taken out. But now it's great to be back here together with Zoom. It's been fantastic to watch Zoom from the sideline and see what Zoom has really done in this meeting space, revolutionized the meeting space, and made video available to millions, which was basically our dream back when we started working with Hamburg. So it's really, really great to be here, and I believe that what you at Zoom has done for meetings, Need and Zoom together will do for the meeting room now. So make sure that we make meeting rooms so simple that they always work.
That's awesome. So we do not need to integrate with Arcano and Tenable now. We can integrate with OJ.
Yeah, that is true. It has been great to, I would say, I think what we're about to do, right, is that we're bringing together the world's best software team, the world's best, I would say, cloud service through Zoom, with the world's best hardware team from my perspective, addressing some of these challenges that we have had in meeting rooms, that they are complex, becomes unreliable, and it becomes either people don't use them or meeting starts too late. And I believe that the tight relationship that we now are seeing in, I would say, going down to the nitty-gritties of all these features to make sure that we are removing this complexity and making meeting rooms easy and reliable.
That's so awesome. So please tell us when that product will be ready.
So Neat has designed a product at this point in time, or I would rather say a portfolio of products, which we have done tightly with the Zoom engineers, working exclusively with them over not even a year actually. But the products has been focused around, I would say, 4 design points that we already agreed upon. So Neat will be easy to install. All you need in one box and up and running in the minutes. Neat will also be easy to use. So when you, I would say, boil down to the pure essence and make a system so simple, it's not only that the system becomes more reliable what you achieve, but it also becomes really delightful to use. And that's what I would say that the Neat system is the most simple and the most delightful meeting room product that I have ever used. And believe me, I've tried them all. Thirdly, we have made Neat easy to maintain. And this was a very important point, because when you scale this up to thousands of systems inside of an organization, it is important to make sure that it becomes easy to maintain for the organizations. And that's why we made a very important critical design point with Zoom to make sure that they are managing. This is natively integrated with Zoom, and it's natively integrated with the Zoom support. But last but not least, which kind of was the question you were asking, is kind of when is this ready and kind of how do you buy? We also wanted to make this easy to buy, and that's why we have aligned ourselves 100% with Zoom commercially as well. And Neat will be available to order globally from neat.no. Pre-orders today. We are shipping in December. So Neat is easy to use, easy to maintain, easy to manage, and easy to buy.
That's awesome. To show our commitment, we also invested into all this new company. Let's work together to create something cool.
Thank you very much for the vote of confidence on that investment, Eric. And I'm very, very happy to be working along your side. I think we have shared this vision for this industry for many, many years, and I'm really excited of what we are about to revolutionize this market and make sure that video becomes available everywhere.
Looking forward to that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Let's go.